Imagine you are watching an anime that lives on the moments of brilliant animation, that takes your breath away and makes people yap a lot about a guy regenerating his pants without giving absolutely no fuck to a guy who regenerates his entire outfit.
This is the guy. They wanted people in Pennsylvania.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Imagine you are watching an anime that shows you one of the best fighting scenes that has ever been created and choreographed like you have never seen before, and you come across the first half of the overarching final battle arc. What do you expect to happen? Demon Slayer is the shonen anime written by Koyoharu Gotoge, where you will find a guy who is a slayer and his job is to slay the demon, and thus the name Demon Slayer. Quite simple to understand, right? Which is in actual meant to be, given the simplicity of the story. Demon Slayer follows pretty much straightforward approach of telling the story, where you get introduced to demons who get slayed by slayers, and as they reach their final moments, you get to see a sad backstory of demon that is being slayed. So sad. Anyways,
Get what you fucking deserve!
this pretty much sums up the whole story premises. You get introduced to the demon, you see his or backstory. You get introduced to Hashira, you get to see his or backstory. Demon, backstory, demon, backstory, demon, backstory, Hashira, backstory, demon, backstory. And finally the demon, backstory, gets slayed. The end.
Hey guys, you missed a cute little demon.
No crazy twist, no complex narratives, just pure hype, with crazy actions in between that follows typical shonen anime formula. But still, Demon Slayer is wonderful to watch. I mean, just look at this. It just makes your eyes wide and glued to the action-packed scenes playing out before you, which is a poetry in motion. So let's talk about why Demon Slayer's Infinity Castle arc deserves your hype. The Infinity Castle is the primary location of the Infinity Castle arc, which is a vast extra-dimensional space that serves as the lair of Muzan Kibutsuji, possessing a distorted and strange direction of gravity, allowing demons to stand upright, upside down, or perpendicularly on the walls, or move in physically impossible directions. Its unusual structure and layout is the result of Nakime's Blood Demon art, which allows any structure within to shift at her will, though the castle additionally also seems to move on its own. You pretty much know how cool it was to see Hashira's falling inside this Infinity Castle itself was in this current season, that is Demon Slayer Season 4, which is the final season titled Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hashira Training Arc. This arc, which is Infinity Castle arc, have some very amazing and notable battles more flashy than we have ever seen before in Demon Slayer anime, and all that inside this amazing Infinity Castle. Mitsuri Kanroji and Obanai Iguro vs Nakime is a mind-blowing fight action sequences given the Blood Demon art castle manipulation, even in the manga. Ufotable really shines in these kinds of scenes with fast camera movements, and you definitely know what they can do with these insane mechanical fights. Just look at these flashy fights from Karo no Kyokai, which was released in 2007, which is way back to 17 years from now on. Ufotable has been amazing even from the past, and we have already seen what they can do with these insane camera angles and fast-paced fight scenes, leaving us on the edge of our seats from these past seasons and a movie of Demon Slayer. So you have to brace yourself for the moment when the Infinity Castle turns itself into a battlefield, becoming a mesmerizing work of art holding many notable battles. These included Doma's clashes with Shinobu, Kanao and Inosuke, Tanjiro and Gyu battling Akaza, Muichiro, Genya and Sanemi and Gyome facing Kokushibo, Zenitsu's duel with Kaigaku, and obviously Mitsuri's and Obanai's skirmish with Nakime. This is what we call an absolute cinema. You get to see tag team match, triple threat match, Royal Rumble, everything. Reading through the final arc of the manga, I find myself swept away by an intense battle and all-out war that ignites my curiosity and fills me with thrilling adrenaline. The excitement builds relentlessly. Just reading the manga and knowing that Ufotable is animating all these scenes amplifies my anticipations to unprecedented levels. These battles and action sequences in this arc are unparalleled compared to any we have seen before. Witnessing the all-out war between Hashira's upper-rank demons and notably the upper-rank one demon Kokusibu using moon breathing, I believe this will be remembered as one of the greatest anime battles of all time. Zenitsu shines brilliantly, showcasing his growth, courage in the moments that leave me in awe. Akaza's ferocity and determination are breathtaking. Shinobu with her grace and unwavering resolve captivates me in every moment she graces the battlefield. And there are countless others. Each character, each battle and sacrifices stirs my emotions and keeps me on the edge of my seat. I can't wait to see how they breathe life into Zenitsu's bravery, Akaza's ferocity, Shinobu's grace, and all the other unforgettable moments that have captivated me in the manga. It won't be just about watching anymore. It's about experiencing these characters and their journeys in a new heights of cinematic beauty and emotional impact. Amidst the thrilling battles filled with blood demon arts and powerful breathing techniques, there are also touching backstories that enrich the characters like of Shinobu, Kanao, Doma, who is literally a demon in every timeline of his life. The most notable one for me is of Akaza. Akaza's journey is marked by tragedy and a quest for strength, showcasing a human side despite his demonic nature. This is definitely worth your hype as it's like a truck. Demon Slayer is pretty much about demons getting slayed by Demon Slayer, but this time it's not only about that. With the beginning of Demon Slayer Infinity Castle arc begins the series where the hunter becomes hunted. For all this time you have seen a lot of demons getting slayed and then the Mugen Train happened and one Ashira went on to bite the dust. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle arc begins the orchestra of such heartbreaking scenes. This time many of the Hashiras bite the dust. Doma's killing of Shinobu set the stage perfectly for the Infinity Castle arc. When Akaza took Rengoku's life, it highlighted the unpredictability of Hashira's deaths, intensifying the stakes for Tengen's battle. The subsequent finds involving Michiru and Mitsuri briefly hinted at possible survival for all, only for Doma to raise the stakes once more. This sequence left us on edge, unsure of how each battle would unfold and adding an element of uncertainty to the storyline. Fear creeps in as you see the Hashiras faces the unknown dangers of being pursued. Adrenaline surges as they navigate a desperate bid for survival, using their skills to evade death or worse. There's a mix of tension and excitement as the fight intensifies, culminating in a gripping showdown, revealing the complexities of nature and the unpredictability of fate. This is the movie trilogy we are talking about. It wasn't until episode 19 that the Demon Slayer anime kind of broke the internet. Then Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba the movie Mugen Train marked the first time ever that a non-American production topped the annual global box office. And it set a number of box office records, including becoming the highest grossing Japanese film of all time, a title previously held by Spirited Away. And it's time for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie trilogy to make history. This arc has everything: intense choreographical battle, some backstories that kind of hit like a truck, heartbreaking scenes, upper demons using some cool blood demon art and breathing techniques. There's always a suspense about who will live or die, even your favorite character, creating a mix of tension and excitement as the battle intensifies, adding an element of uncertainty to the storyline. To put the cherry on top, we have Ufotable, and this is why Demon Slayer's Infinity Castle arc deserves your hype.
どうしたって消せない夢も止まらない